Hey, I'm Jeremiah from ENS, and we have another number of crew members here on the other side of the planet. I'm from Canada right now at about 10:30 in the morning, but over there everybody's working through the night. So we have Shane in Davao, southern tip of the Philippines. Good morning over there at 2:30 in the
Yeah, good
morning.
morning, guys.
And we have Arvi that is in General Santos City, Giovanni Santos, and Charles. And they're all basically based in the southern tip of the Philippines, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Gio and I have been in the outbound calling business, me in brokerage and finance, him doing appointment setting for how many years now, Gio?
Uh, 8 years.
8 years. So this is a blatant plug for somebody that's not going to be expecting it. We're going to be sending it off to them as just a 2 thumbs up on their product, which is Zadarma. Gio, you want to explain why? Why do you like Zadarma?
Sure. So I started using Zadarma for my business a couple of months ago, and it's
Mm-hmm.
perfectly well. It's working great for me so far. With a little bit of things that I still need to learn, or little tweaks that needs to be learned, but it comes with using a software, right? But basically, Sadarma is what I use for my agents to call out to our prospects in United States and in Canada. And primarily, I currently have about five agents, 5 to 6 agent, yeah, five agents on the system right now.
Okay.
With recordings, I mean, so all their calls is gonna are recorded, so you
Mm-hmm.
can choose to have it stored virtually, or you can have it sent to an email, right?
Okay.
But as you can see here, Sadarma has a few plans available for depending on the size of your business,
Okay.
right? When I'm talking about cloud storage with your recordings, so for the standard plan, there's 200 um, MB storage that you can have for free. But the plan that I'm currently using has the 2,000 2 gigabytes. And a
Mm. So you're paying the 44 US a month. You like the system enough and it's mission critical enough and it works for your call center setup that you're doing this full time. You're bucking
that
up to do this. Yeah.
That is correct. And I've actually, as I said, I've been using this for a couple of months and with 4 to 5 agents, and I still haven't used up that cloud storage of two
Okay.
gigabytes.
Okay.
Personally, my recording goes straight to my voicemail. I mean, to my email. So,
Okay.
of course, if you're the head of the company, you don't want your other agents to listen in on your calls, right?
For all the things you say, right?
Right. So
Hmm.
definitely, you would want to have that go in a separate stuff. But there isn't a setting wherein you set a different roles,
Okay.
and different role has access to different stuff. To
Okay.
just their recording or everybody's recording, right? So okay.
So, and for
Uh,
history too, and in context here, I'm switching over to Zadarma, and we've tried everything. So I've had voice over IP systems. I've had tons. We had our own servers for a while, right? And so you're doing this setup right now for me. You're going through this account setting it up. We're going to be switching over from Zoom voice because there's some features in Zadarma that just make it a really good solution for anybody that's got a real, team trying to track stuff and help agents on their outbound calling scripts, being able to set up the routing for the phone numbers, have things like dual ring. Like I'm working on the road all the time. So to have something that would work over here, plus I can fly over to Asia and my phone rings and everything just works. People get a hold of me is invaluable, that the phone system just works. So
right.
what's your experience been with Zadarma for inbound, outbound calling for the last couple of months since you've been on it?
Sure, sure. So yeah, one good thing about it, they have an app on that you
Okay.
can download on your phone. I'm in the Philippines, so
Okay.
all the calls depending on I have different virtual numbers for each
Okay.
client. So when someone calls for a particular client, it'll show on the phone number on top, call
Mm-hmm.
coming in from the number and
Okay.
which account it's for. So you would know which one. if it's really for your main company or a client's account, right? And it's
Oh, so you, so you're going to have different phone numbers for different client accounts that you're dealing with as well, right?
that is correct, and that's what I'm doing.
Hmm.
I have client in Chicago, New Jersey, Texas, LA. So of
Okay.
course you're calling that state, and you should. I mean, for you to be able to have a good contact with your prospects,
Yeah.
you need to have the right area code that shows up on their caller ID. So
Hmm.
that's where in purchasing a virtual number comes in.
Okay.
Okay, so you can
Okay.
purchase a virtual number. As you can see there for the plan, um, you can have a virtual number. Well, you have zero free virtual numbers for the standard, but for the office,
Okay.
you can have four
Okay.
free virtual phone numbers, and it's $2. Usually starting $2 for each virtual number per
Hmm.
month.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I have. So here we're looking at your
Oh yeah,
phone.
we're going into my account now because we need virtual numbers. For a plug on this company, what ENS does is we do digital signage. So we make the little computers go behind screens out in the public to do messaging. Right. So we have to have a phone system that can handle all the inbound requests off of our toll-free line. We need to have routing through to different
Mhm.
extensions for different agents in different parts of the world, and we need to have a phone system that we can record some of the calls because we have trouble tickets, right? And
Correct.
so up until now, it's been a bit of a mess in between the different phone systems and trying to do it internally. And from everything that you've shown me and the uptime that you had with Zadarma, I'm going to stop the recording at this, but this is a 2 thumbs up unsolicited for Zadarma. And we're going to start recommending as part of our toolbox of solutions, cloud-based solutions for business owners,
Right.
right?
But
Yeah,
before you end the recording, I just
yeah,
wanted to show you another good thing about Siddharma is they have a CRM that you can
okay.
also use, right? But
Mm-hmm.
there's still a lot of work. I mean, I guess they haven't focused much on their CRM
Okay.
uh, because you cannot take in calls. Well, you can take calls, but cannot make outgoing calls. So with their phone system here, when you pull this up, it's not
Yeah.
properly syncing in
Okay.
to your computer. So that's an improvement that they
That's a tweak.
need to
Okay.
do.
So
Yeah,
we're giving a blatant 2 thumbs up plus a brutal truth about the good, the bad, the ugly, right?
correct, correct. And also they can maybe add a place where yeah, if they fix that, and then once it rings, maybe a script pops up here, then definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great overall.
Cool. Well, in my case, I mean, for a CRM, we're going to be recommending a couple of different options. We use Fresh Sales for our stuff because the programmers really like the ticketing system within Freshdesk, which is part of Fresh Sales.
Hmm.
Also, in the case of Shane here, plug for her business is she's going to be reaching out to spas across North America, along with Charles here, because they have distribution agreement on a really good skincare product, right? And so and this is, high-end professional stuff. This isn't, you know, sell
Hmm.
it off of Amazon kind of skincare solution stuff. Like this is for cosmetic dermatologists. It's the real deal, right? But in their case, we're going to be recommending that she uses HubSpot because that's another solution. What I like about Zadarma is they have enough documentation of how to be able to integrate. So in our case, we're going to be able to integrate, do API calls back and forth to be able to get the data that we need into our CRM, which is separate from Zadarma, right?
Cool.
So anything else you can think of, Gio?
No,
Okay, so we're
that
gonna
was
post
it.
this up to YouTube and up to Facebook and just say 2 thumbs up on Zadarma, and we're not getting paid. Is anybody getting paid to say this about these guys?
No, I wish.
No. All of the stuff that we're talking about is not something we're trying to resell. It's just when we find really good tools for business owners, we want other business owners to know about it.
Right, right.
Right? Okay, awesome. Thanks for recording this, Shane. Thank you.